Hey everybody, welcome back. I'm very sorry that I missed last week. Crazy busy, as you may have imagined. But things that happened while I was not putting out that video. My older brother retired from active duty in the Marine Corps. He was a pilot. He flies private planes now, but he was flying F-18s for 20 years. And unfortunately, he's in Arizona, and I'm here in South Carolina, so I wasn't able to be in attendance. But why am I mentioning that on my drum/jujitsu channel? And I'll tell you why. Because none of any of this would even be like remotely possible without my older brother Anthony. He's truly a unique and virtuous individual. He's been the person that I've looked to for inspiration, for guidance my whole life. I mean, aside from my dad, obviously. But Anthony is, his call sign's Trailer. So if you ever get the opportunity to meet him, that's typically what he goes by, as Trailer. But anyway, so yeah, he retired. And it's bittersweet. It's very bittersweet because not only was he an inspiration and like a guiding force for me personally, but for almost everybody that he came into contact with was impacted positively. He's not only a technical expert, he's a MOTS instructor pilot, which is the Marine Air Weapons and Tactics School. He's flown countless combat hours, but his ability to communicate complex ideas in a way that is simple and easily understood set him apart from his peers as one of the truly special Marine officers that have come to exist. And it was through his encouragement that I became an officer. I enlisted out of college, and it was when he was a captain and he was going through the RAG and he was learning how to fly the Hornet and all that stuff. I was living in the barracks. I was a corporal. And so I would hang out with him on the weekends, and he used to lean on me and be like, dude, you got to submit your package. You got to submit your package. I'm telling you, you've got to get on the officer side. It's worth it. The quality of life is better. Everything is better on the officer side in terms of like my experience or your personal experience. And even when it sucked and like, you know, I'd been rejected a handful of times before I got selected, and even when I was feeling dejected and like, I'm not going to be able to do this. He was always the one. He was there in college when I made all the wrong choices. And, you know, I was living in Manhattan and going to school in North Jersey and getting involved in all the things that you hope your friends and relatives don't ever get involved in. And, you know, he never judged me or was shitty about anything. He was always just supportive, and he's continued to be supportive up through every promotion I've had. He was my promoting officer. When I became an officer, he promoted me to CWO2 when I got selected for that. He was at my recruit training graduation. He's literally been with me every step of the way for these past almost 41 years. And the Marine Corps is truly going to experience a loss in no longer having him. And I'm not going to spend a ton of time talking. I've got a bunch of footage and playing that I want to put out there, but instead of just chatting and talking drums and stuff, I wanted to take an opportunity to pay sort of a tribute to what I consider to be the model, not only Marine officer, but also husband, father, brother, son. My older brother has been all of those things in my life, and he's always been the person that I would look to when I didn't know what right looked like, when I was struggling or I had a hard decision to make. I would always either call him or look to how he handled similar situations, and I'm unimaginably proud that he made it through 20 years and retired. And nobody deserves retirement and some time off to decompress and focus on your own life and your wife and kids and stuff as much as Anthony does. I wish that I could have been in Arizona, but it just wasn't in the cards this time. I typically will take any opportunity to fly back to California, especially to hang with him, but I just couldn't make it work this time. But that's really all that I wanted in this week's thing. So we're 4 episodes deep, meaning that we've been doing this for a month, and I'm still going strong. Tell your friends, like and subscribe. Let me know if you want me to play specific things or talk about something specific, or if you have questions or whatever. Let me know in the comments, send me messages, all that stuff, and I will respond. It's not as though I have a ton of followers or subscribers. I've got like 40 people, so yeah. And that's what I've got so far.